Alright, so I told you I was bringing y'all a video, right? I got 15 minutes. Well, 17 technically. I'm at work right now. I just got done watching a video. It was a YouTuber. His name is Proto Mario. Alright, I like his content. I've been a sub for him for years now, about a few years. But today he released a video on why he hates the Xbox One. Now, a lot of the reasons he gave were actually valid. They were pretty good reasons, but then there were some reasons that I had to turn an eyebrow up to. I was like, no. You know, and I actually wrote him like a crazy essay like on his channel, like in the comment section, like, dude, this is why this. So his reasoning, and this goes out to everyone complaining about the same thing. Reason number one, why he hates the Xbox One. The battery compartment. Yes, the battery compartment of all things on the controller. Okay, he said he liked the battery compartment on the 360 more. I didn't. I thought the battery compartment on the 360 was complete garbage. It felt like it was in the way, and it just made the controller ugly. With the Xbox One, they made it sleeker. It's straight, like it's just straight backing on the back. So it's a smooth back, and it's fine. And then he was complaining about that, and he said, oh, if you drop the controller feels cheap, and the controller breaks after its first drop. I've dropped my Xbox One controller twice, 3 times already, and it's never broken. It works perfectly fine, and I got my Xbox One last year. I just don't get that reasoning. Reason number 2, the glossiness. Yeah. He complained about the console being too glossy. All right. He said, if you like fingerprints, then this is the console for you. No, my dude. The only button... Okay, so the Xbox One, about 75% of the console is gloss, right? Actually, not even that. I would say about maybe 60% of the console is gloss. The rest of it is like a matte black finish, I guess you would say. The gloss is on the left side, and it's on the front where the power button and everything is. And I think that's it. He was complaining about fingerprints. Now, I don't know about you other Xbox One owners, but the only button I ever touch is the power button. Really, that's the only button I ever touch. And then sometimes the eject button. But other than those 2 buttons, that's the only buttons I ever touch. And the eject button doesn't really accumulate fingerprints because it's only but so big. And the power button lights up, so you never see the fingerprints anyway. I don't get it. That's not a valid reason, okay, to hate Microsoft or to hate the Xbox One. Now, his next reason, this one kind of got me, was the Xbox One Elite controller. Okay, now for those of you who don't know, the Elite controller, Microsoft revealed it at E3 that just passed, and it's $150. And it's basically a cheaper SCUF controller. And for those of you who don't know, SCUF controllers are actually really good. They can cost you $250 or more, but it's a completely customizable controller like the Xbox One Elite controller. And really, the only people who buy SCUF controllers are the hardcore first-person shooters. That's it. Like me, I love first-person shooters, so I'm going to be buying this Elite controller. I actually was planning on buying a SCUF controller, but then Microsoft announced the Elite controller. And it's only a $150 compared to $250 or more. Fine. I'll drop a dub 50 on it. Why not? Or a $150. Why not? So it's like, you can't really complain about something that the majority of gamers are not really going to purchase. Like, the majority of gamers will not need this Elite controller. You won't need it. So you can't really complain about the price point for that reason. And number 2, you can't complain about the price point because the SCUF controllers are $250 or more. So Microsoft are actually very fucking generous to give us a $150 pretty much SCUF controller. And I've seen people do reviews on these controllers, unboxings and shit. The build quality is fucking amazing. Now, yes, they still didn't put a rechargeable battery pack in it, but whatever. The majority of Xbox One owners have rechargeable battery packs. I was one of the few. I just upgraded to one because I just was lazy and I worked at a Radio Shack, so we had like batteries on sale every fucking week. So that's the reason I didn't buy a rechargeable battery pack, but I finally bought one. The majority of Xbox One owners and 360 owners already have a rechargeable battery pack. So that's not really a problem. You can't really complain about a controller that, you know, only a handful of people are going to buy. That's not a valid reason. Okay. Now, the last reason he gave, this was a doozy. Okay, this one kind of made me lose faith in human intelligence. He was showing, like, during the video, he had gameplay of Halo Reach on 360, obviously on 360, and he said, backwards compatibility is great, but I can't play Halo Reach. So that's another reason why I hate the Xbox One. No, the backwards compatibility update does not drop until this fall to this holiday. Okay, that's the reason Halo Reach is not backwards compatible right now. I think they even stopped the preview members list, because my girlfriend went on there and the list was just gone. So I think they stopped that. Halo Reach is not really, no games are backwards compatible. If you, matter of fact, and I told him this, go to Microsoft, look at the games they have you vote for backwards compatibility. Halo Reach is in 4th place. It is the 4th most voted game to be compatible when the update actually becomes live. So stop complaining that Halo Reach is not backwards compatible. Number one, because the damn update is not live yet. Number two, Halo Reach is actually number 4. With Red Dead Redemption being number 1, I think Skyrim is number 3, and then Black Ops 2 is number 2. Or maybe you switch places with Skyrim and Black Ops 2. I don't remember, but I know those are the 4. Halo Reach is number 4. And I thought he would have known that, but apparently he didn't. Yeah, the update is not live for the public until this fall to the holidays. Maybe that's why Halo Reach, you can't play it right now, because the fucking update is not live yet. I just had to rant real quick. I ain't even changed to my uniform shirt yet. I just had to make this video, and I still got a few minutes. This one guy in the comment section made a comment. He said, "Oh, Xbox One sucks because it can't do 1080p 60 frames a second." Now, all Sony ponies I talk to, all PC master race motherfuckers that I talk to, they all say that same thing without even knowing a few crucial details about 1080p 60 frames a second. Number one, the Xbox One is a very powerful machine. It can indeed achieve 1080p 60 frames a second. The Halo Master Chief Collection is 1080p 60 frames a second. Forza Motorsport 5 is 1080p 60 frames a second. Okay, the console can achieve it. Number two, it is up to the developer. Also, I wish people would stop completely putting this shit on consoles, because it is also up to the developer to actually help the game achieve 1080p 60 frames a second. It's not all dependent on the console. So all you Sony ponies, all you PC Master Race motherfuckers, stop saying that. It is up to do your research. It is up to the developer. Also, it is 50-50 partnership, okay? It's not completely dependent on the console. Number three, for example, Rise Son of Rome, right? A lot of people are saying, oh, it's only can do 900p and blah, 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 blah. Okay, first of all, only the trained eye can really someone see a difference between 900p and 1080p, okay? That's really it. That's it. Rise Son of Rome was 900p, and it looked better than most 1080p games. I still think Rise is the best looking Xbox One game on the market. And yes, I think it's better looking than Batman Arkham Knight. So that should tell you something. 900p versus 1080p doesn't really matter. It doesn't. And I hate when people use it as a reason to say that their console's better, that this is better than this. No, nothing's better than anything. Okay, it's not. It's really not. I just don't understand. And his whole thing was, oh, Xbox One can't achieve 4K also. The PS4 can't achieve 4K. Next-gen consoles cannot achieve 4K. They don't have 4K support. Not that I know of, unless I'm fucking missing something. Unless I've been fucking living under a damn rock or some shit. Last I checked, next-gen consoles cannot support 4K. So why are you complaining that Xbox One can't support it when PS4 cannot also support it? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get when these people, man, they fucking complain about the dumbest shit without actually stopping and thinking about what the fuck comes out of their fucking mouth. And yes, I am a little upset now because I'm tired of hearing these stupid ass reasons. I really am. When these people are being prejudiced and they're differentiating and they're doing all this stupid shit between all these next gen consoles, when you should just be enjoying the shit. Like, stop worrying about if you love PS4, if you just have a PS4, stop worrying about Xbox One. Enjoy your PS4. If you got an Xbox One, stop worrying about PS4. Enjoy your Xbox One. If you got a PC and the Wii U, or if you just got a Wii U, you get my point. Stop worrying. That's like living someone else's life. That's like, people trying to live all up in your fucking life, and you're not enjoying your own. That's what I wish people was like gamers would stop doing.